Welcome back everyone to Spoilers Have Been Revealed for Dragon Ball Super episode 123 to 125. Now who's excited for that? But those of you who don't want to be spoiled, I'm suggesting to leave the video so you won't be ruined. Those of you still with me, let's get rolling. So thanks for Herms98, which by the way is his Twitter account. I'll gladly provide a Twitter account and the link in the description of the video below. Show him some love by following him and hearting that tweet that he just provided for the translation. He's considered to be one of the top translators in the Dragon Ball community, so show some love, guys, because these are individuals who don't have to do this. They take the time out of the day to provide these translations for us, and this is why the Dragon Ball community exists, especially the YouTube Dragon Ball community. So now let's get rolling with this, alright? So now join with me to read the translation that's been provided for the community. Episode 123, Full Body, Spirit, and Power Unleashed, Goku and Vegeta. So this episode is going to air on January 14th. This is going to be right after January 7th of episode 122. So thank God episode 123 will not be like a week hated or 2 weeks hated. So we don't have to wait that long. So now let's go forward and read the synopsis for it. So it says, only Universe 11 and Son Goku Universe 7 remain at the Tournament of Power. There are only 7 minutes left. Vegeta puts forth his full power to battle Universe 11 Jiren, but utterly fails to defeat him. Instead, Vegeta is seriously injured and in dire strait. So now we read the synopsis for 123, and judging by this, 2 minutes will be used up from episode 122. So episode 122, if I recall correctly, there is only 9 minutes left from the Tournament of Power. So the fight between Vegeta and Jiren will use up the full 2 minutes, okay? So now we know that this episode 122, the fight between these two super powerhouses, is going to use up the 2 minutes of Tournament Power, and then 7 minutes will be left rolling forward in episode 123. And as we can see in the preview in 122, Vegeta will go all out against Jiren. But as the synopsis states, Vegeta's effort in episode 122 continue on to 123 will be futile. It will not result any kind of advantage for Vegeta, any kind of advantage in Super Saiyan Blue, Vegeta probably Master Form. So whatever it is that Vegeta makes an attempt, it will be futile. He will still suffer a serious injury. What kind of injury? That remains to be seen. So we'll find out when episode 123 airs next year. So unfortunately, we do have to wait till next year because 122 will not be airing this weekend, guys. So don't forget that. Don't get hopes up thinking, oh snap, Dragon Ball Super this weekend. It's not going to happen. It's going to happen the weekend after, when January 7, 2018 comes around the corner. So the result of this battle will be him, like I said, will be him to have a serious injury. So I have a video, you guys should check up on that. I did yesterday. I made a prediction that Vegeta will get badly hurt, and this will likely help him break through his shell to get Ultra Instinct. I'm still holding high hopes on that one because it still remains to be seen, since the synopsis doesn't say that he will be getting Ultra Instinct. But I was right that Vegeta will be suffering a bad injury, and it could be possibly because of that preview scene that we saw where he got key blast, and maybe the synopsis saying that when he makes an attempt, that as a continuation of episode 123, he was already badly injured, and he's still trying to fight Jiren while hurt. So that's what to me makes the most logical sense of what's going to happen towards episode 123. So now let's move forward to episode 124. So the title of 124 says, "A Fierce Attack. Gohan fights with his back to the wall." Now I'm not going to read the synopsis just yet. I'm not going to read it. I want you to focus on Gohan fights with his back to the wall. Now, look at this beautiful title. Just look at that beautiful title. Gohan always fight. We've always known Gohan. He thrived in moments like this. Now, if you guys are not familiar with Dragon Ball, I'm going to provide a little clip thanks to Funimation. If you guys have Funimation, you can go and watch it. I will let you know what the episode is. I'll also put it in the description below on it as well. But this episode is Dragon Ball Z episode, I believe, I'm trying to remember, it's fighting against Cell. So episode 182 is called Gohan Plead. So definitely watch it. It's toward the end of the episode. And if you guys remember, Gohan is in his base form and was pitted against Cell. Every time Cell made an attempt to attack Gohan, Goku kept encouraging Cell in his mind, telling him to push Gohan to a corner. So not only us as an audience know how well Gohan performs when he's pushed to a corner, but so did Goku. So does this mean Super plans to do the same here? Follow that same magic formula, that successful formula that worked in Dragon Ball Z, and they're going to translate it to Dragon Ball Super. So will Gohan will be breaking through his limits? Will he, because he knows that the fate of his universe, his father, his mother, his daughter, his wife, everybody, his friends that he come to love, that he considered family as well, it's everyone that he knows in the fate of Universe 7, knowing that he's being overwhelmed possibly by Toppo. I'm pretty sure Toppo's going to overwhelm him. Possibly by Toppo is going to force him to break through his limit, get a new power up maybe, or perfect ultimate form. Hey, I like the sound of that. Perfection of ultimate form, complete control. You know, you can't say that Gohan has complete control of his ultimate form now, because in the beginning of Super, he was a scrawny little dude. He lost the ability to tap into that power. He doesn't have that kind of ability to have perfect total control in ultimate form. That's just my opinion. I do believe he can tap into it, but I don't believe that he has full control of it. So maybe, what if we see maybe perfect ultimate form, or Gohan get Super Saiyan 3? I don't know. He ain't going to get Super Saiyan 3, but the point of the being of this message is that, will he get a new form? That's my question to you guys. Do you think he's going to get a new form? Do you think he's going to perfect ultimate form and overcome this overwhelming force by Toppo? If you just remember, guys, Toppo is no ordinary foe. He's a formidable foe because he is the god of destruction candidate. Of course, Jiren could have been the god of destruction, but if you guys remember Jiren's background in the manga, I'll type it down and let you know which chapter it is. You guys can read on it in the description below, so definitely read on the description. But in the manga, Jiren doesn't kill villains. He doesn't kill his villain. Despite how powerful he is, he doesn't believe in killing. So, of course, Toppo is next in line. So, Toppo is no joke. Alright? So, now let's go on and read on the synopsis of it. So, it says Goku and Vegeta challenge Jiren together. But even teamed up, their attack have hardly any effect. So, now, guys, let's put things into perspective. So when Frieza was revived in the beginning of Dragon Ball Super, we saw Frieza manhandling Goku. Remember? So this episode, in episode 26, you can watch it on Funimation and Crunchyroll, whichever you prefer, honestly. Look at the scene here. So it's very important to take note on this, because in the middle of Frieza manhandling Goku, Gohan and Krillin was ready to intervene to fight. But Beerus stopped them and explained that Goku, in fact, can still win. And the way to do this is if Vegeta steps in and works with Goku. But of course, Whis, knowing them well, because he did train them when Beerus was sleeping, he corrects Beerus and states it's nearly impossible given how prideful these two are. Saiyans are very prideful, especially Vegeta. And even Goku's not like 100% Saiyan. He didn't grow up with his people. Goku still has it in his blood. He's very, very prideful. He's a prideful warrior, and he'd rather work alone and win than getting some help by Vegeta. So in this case, this seems to be different. It says that the two of them are going to work together, even though it's going to have a hardly effect against Jiren. But the two come together and realize they need to work together to defeat Jiren. Their fate of the universe is on the line. So to see this kind of moment of character growth, of teamwork, of a great deal of understanding that the fate of their universes is on the line, and they need to step in and say, you know what, let's put our pride together, and we can settle our differences later on. They're rivals. They got that friendly rivalry. It's always going to be there. It's never going to change. But this isn't the time to have your differences. This is the time you come together and attack as a unit. Let's come together and hopefully overcome Jiren. But it doesn't, like I said, the title, the synopsis does say that it's not going to have any kind of effect at all. So, but here we are with episode 124 synopsis. It says the opposite. Like I said, it does say the opposite. But even though the two of them battle it out, Vegeta's attempt going alone to fight Jiren fails. The team up goes alone and it fails. So as we continue, and the reason why it gives us the answer for this, it says that Jiren seems to be raising his battle power even higher. Now, this isn't surprising whatsoever, and those of you who are surprised, I'm going to explain to you why I don't think it's surprising. A lot of people were confused or wonder why Vegeta and Goku were on par with Jiren in their blue form. The answer is finally be given. Jiren hasn't been using his might. He hasn't been really using his full power against the two of them, which is why those two were holding their own for a short while. Well, it kind of seemed like they were holding their own, but at the end of the day, maybe Jiren was, gauging on them to find out their new ability. He also never fought Vegeta, so this will be his first fight against Vegeta. And maybe in the preview when Goku was smiling at Jiren was simply because he knows Jiren was holding back. So now, as to finish up with the synopsis, it said that Universe 7's son Gohan goes to help Frieza. as he battled Universe 11 Dyspo. Okay, so if you see this short preview clip that I'm showing you guys right now, it looked as if Frieza is in trouble. And we know Hit for a short while struggled with Dyspo, but Hit had time skip. Hit had the ability to adapt. Hit had the ability to advance himself. Frieza doesn't have that same kind of ability with Hit. Frieza got to train really hard like he did. That's how he got the golden freezing form. So without having the ability with Hit, we do see that in the preview clip that Frieza's getting possibly dragged around or getting hit by Dyspo so hard because of the speed. And it's quite possible that his speed is left unmatched against the Tyrant Frieza, and this is why Gohan feels the need to come to Frieza's aid. He possibly see that I see the potential in Frieza, and Frieza is extremely powerful, and we need to do. We can't afford him to be eliminated. We need everybody in Universe 11 to overwhelm Universe 3. To overwhelm Universe 11. Sorry about that. So we need everybody from Universe 7 to overwhelm Universe 11 because Universe 11 is extremely powerful. And Dyspo speed, we need as much body as we can to overwhelm Dyspo. Because Goku Super Saiyan God form can definitely overwhelm Dyspo, but Goku alone won't be able to handle Dyspo. So that's why Gohan is possibly coming into Frieza's aid. But let me ask you guys this question. Do you guys feel that Dragon Ball Super will make a bold move and have Frieza be eliminated by Dyspo? I'm telling you, if this happens, this is a very bold move for the writers to go in that direction. I'm not going to complain as long as the fight is very intense and very entertaining. So now for the final spoiler, the translation has only the title of it. The title is, which is Advent of the God of Destruction Topo. Later on, maybe next week, we'll get the synopsis for the episode, but for the time being, let's roll with the title alone and make a prediction out of it. So, you remember in episode 124, the title says Gohan fights his back to the wall, right? Could this be referring to Toppo overwhelming force in his battle against Ultimate Gohan? Does it mean that Gohan will be having an all-out battle against the next God of Destruction? I do think it's quite possible, and honestly, if this really is to be the case, that is something I'm much looking forward to. The tournament power is coming to an end, as the climax Super has to have an ending to be filled with the most intense battle between all fighters on both universes. I'm hoping the battle between between Ultimate Gohan and Toppo will be so intense that these two will eliminate each other. So we see that when remember the title, Gohan's back against the wall. So maybe Gohan, like I said, will probably get another power up, maybe perfect ultimate form, or will come up with a perfect strategy that he decides to say, you know what, I can't beat this dude along with pure brute. Maybe I need to find a way to get us both eliminated and take him out and knock him out of the ring. And hey, this is gonna leave them impressed between their God of Destruction. Who knows? Beerus already acknowledged Gohan, but again, like I said, I want this fight to be so intense. And I do believe that there is going to be a double elimination. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. What do you think will be the outcome of the battle between Gohan and Toppo? And what do you think that the title means? Do you think the title means that Toppo is going to finally unleash his full power on Ultimate Gohan, realizing that the son of Goku shouldn't be trifled with, shouldn't be messed around with, and that he needs to step up his game and ramp things up and take advantage of the opportunity by trying to eliminate Gohan and then help out Jiren and Dyspo to fight Frieza, Goku, and Vegeta. So that was all. That's all I have for you for episode 125. That's the only prediction I have, what I can make out of this title. When we get more information, I'll add on to it in another video. So now let's go forward to episode 126. The title hasn't been decided by the writers, but we do know that it will be aired in February. It'll be aired on the 4th of that month for sure. But that's about it. That's all we have, so we can't really go on. Now, here's what I'm going to say. In episode 126, I do believe that it's going to be a really, really intense battle between Goku and Jiren. Or Vegeta is probably going to get Ultra Instinct in episode 126. I do believe that it may be an episode, the end of 125, Gohan and Toppo are going to be eliminated. Or Toppo is going to eliminate Gohan and Vegeta is going to set sight on Toppo while Goku sets sight on Jiren. Or Frieza is still going to stay in the ring, eliminate Dyspo, Gohan gets eliminated, and Frieza sets sight on Toppo while Vegeta is badly injured and Goku steps in and fights Jiren. It's so many possibilities, so many scenarios that you could think of. I can't really do much with little to no information. Basically, here is literally no information. There's no title and synopsis for it. But that is my prediction. So you let me know. I want to ask you this question. I want you to take the time and think about it and tell me in the comments section. What do you think is going to happen in Dragon Ball Super Episode 126? Alright? So that's what I want you to ask yourself and then answer that in the comment section below. Also, guys, we see it in episode 122 preview, and not giving a spoiler, there's another question I want to hit you with. Where is Android 17? Did 17 get eliminated? Will he be eliminated in episode 122? I'm curious to find out, since he has been shown in the preview, nor mentioned anywhere in any of the spoilers. So last question, do you believe 17 will be eliminated in Dragon Ball Super episode 122? Alright, guys, so thank you for watching. If you like what I saw, well, if you like what you saw, give me a like. Don't forget to show love by subscribing to the channel. While you're clicking the subscribe button channel, don't forget next to it there's a notification bell. Click on that to turn it on so you can be updated on the channel whenever I upload a new content. Also, I'm active in other social media outlets such as Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. The link is provided below in the description. Hope you all have an awesome day. Take care, everyone.